Good morning, and thank you guys for waking up with us on Sunrise 7. I'm Jade Fleury. Happening today, a 31-year-old man accused of driving drunk and killing a highway worker while injuring another will receive his sentencing today in Clark County. A milling company has agreed to pay nearly $1 million to settle a lawsuit after a plant explosion in 2017. Overnight, Ohio voters rejected a measure that would make it harder to amend the state constitution. Last night, the measure called Issue 1 failed. Our top story this morning, Senate Democrats want District 29 Senator Corey Tomczyk to resign following a New York Times article highlighting his lawsuit against a Wausau news outlet. And we now know what caused a plane crash this spring in Wisconsin Rapids. The Federal Aviation Administration has determined that the May 11th crash was caused by a loss of power to the engine. The Wisconsin DNR wants your feedback. On September 12th, a virtual public hearing will be held about the proposed wolf management plan. You've heard of a drive-in movie, but how about a dive-in movie? Minocqua is hosting their third annual Movie on the Banks of Lake Minocqua, Dirty Dancing.
It's about the Roberts family. It's unfortunate they had to wait almost 40 years. But justice was served.
In 1984, Eleanor Roberts was brutally murdered in Wood County. Her murderer, John Sarver, remained free for 36 years after her death.
There wasn't a lot of technology available at that time for law enforcement.
To help solve the case, the Wood County Sheriff's Office reached out to other agencies.
You have to look for the assistance of other departments, whether it's law enforcement, crime lab, Department of Justice. That starts almost immediately.
A key piece of evidence helped tie Sarver to the murder, but it wasn't enough to put Sarver behind bars at the time.
Investigator Lewandowski processed that scene and probably, I believe, pulled the biggest, strongest piece of evidence, that John Sarver's palm print in the bathroom where Eleanor was discovered.
Although years went by, investigators never gave up on the case.
The passion of working this investigation from the start until the conviction never changed. What changed were individuals that were working on the case.
Special agent for the Department of Justice, Shane Heiser from Wood County, was also assigned to the case.
The first thing we did was looked at all the evidence and looked at the 5,000-6,000 pages of reports that were done over the years. And then we met with all the investigators who had worked the case.
But it was the teamwork and request to the state that put Sarver behind bars for good.
It came down to the Attorney General's office, getting involved with the investigation and the prosecution of this.
The family believed in DCI, they believed in Wood County, and to continue to have that over 38 years meant a lot to us.
The Wisconsin State Water Ski Show is still going on right now, and behind me you can see skiers and spectators waiting in anticipation for the next event.
We're getting our chain skippers right off that dock.
We're excited to be here and we can't wait to compete today.
It's day 2 of the Wisconsin State Water Ski Show Championships.
It's a 4-day tournament. Most tournaments are only 2 days.
The state's top skiers have traveled here from all corners to compete for a spot on the grand stage.
This is the culmination of your season. As a team, you work so hard every year for this. This is the big show. This is it. This is what everybody works for. It means a lot to everybody.
72 individual competitors and 24 teams are competing to see who will qualify for the National Water Ski Show Championships.
I am a Division II team with the Central Wisconsin Water Walkers.
Danielle Moon has been skiing for over 10 years. She says her team will perform a number of tricks for the ski show.
So we do a variety of everything, from jump to swivel to barefoot to climbing pyramids, obviously.
Moon says the energy at the event is her favorite part about competing.
The camaraderie of everybody around you. I think it's so much fun. It's such a team environment. Everybody loves to be here and you support one another.
The Wisconsin Rapids Visitors Bureau says the 4-day ski show brings in about 5,000 visitors to the area.
Direct impact to, lodging properties and restaurants, gas stations, even the stores for people to pick up, essentials. And this event last year had a $3.7 million economic impact in our area.